Yeah, so we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, my name is Walian, and right. Okay, so yeah, so today we'll be testing our prototype. We are live officially, right? And today we are gonna do some insane stuff. Okay, so you guys know about the software that I'm building, right? We already bought a lot of stuff. Okay, this is on the screen. I mean, let me just say this about actually. This is like a ESP32 hub or something. Like it's a mini controller, right? Which will allow us to control. Okay, today we're gonna do a lot of stuff. First of all, we are building the hardware. Like, okay, we have receivers here. We are, and then we have like the cable wires or something. So we have the hardware here for our software, and we're gonna use this hardware to actually build. And today it's my birthday, by the way. So happy birthday to myself. And yeah, no one gives a shit about that. I already know that, but yeah. So and what we'll like, yeah, today is a really big day. First of all, we're gonna get set up our hardware. After that, what we're gonna do is like, once we okay, should I take this off? Okay, it comes like that. I'm not gonna take this off unnecessarily. Right. Okay, there's an aunt. What the fuck? Aunt came with the. Are you shitting me? Yeah. So now you guys can see this is like our this is like our ESP, right? 3 to hub. Like this is the controller we would be using to actually control this AC in the background, okay? And I'm gonna get, since it's my birthday, I've convinced my dad to actually buy a lot of new monitors and new screen, and this would be our receivers. I mean, yeah, you can't see because it's in plastic covered, but let me just here, not the entire site. I do not have a scissor, right? I don't have a scissor. Okay, let me just throw this aside for here. Right, the receiver is gonna be the next thing. We are not gonna get started, and then we have like this jumper wires or something, which would allow us to do a lot of crazy shit in itself too. Right, so we're gonna open this up. Like, yeah, this is kind of unboxing too, but it just came in the morning. All right, and that's good that it came in the morning because I can just literally get started. So this is the jumper wires that we'll be using to connect our receivers, right? Our ESP2 hub with our IR receivers, right? And IR transmitter that haven't came. And then there's like a board. I mean, I don't know why you use the board. ChatGPT asked me to buy it too because it consider it extremely important. So let's just put these things aside, which are not going to be useful right now. Right. The only real thing. Okay. Let me just throw this in a dustbin. Okay, the only real thing that matters the most, babies, is like this bad boy here, right? And we are gonna connect it through a cable wire. Okay, first of all, we need a USB. Right, we need this. We need this. Okay, this USB to USB-C, I suppose, to connect this bad boy, right, with our computer. Wait, what? You're shitting me? Okay. Okay, no, you're not shitting me. It came with the USB. No, what? Ah, don't tell me I ordered the wrong product. You guys can see, like here there is like a USB. Okay, camera is not getting it. Yeah, here you can see it's like a USB-C, but it's so small in size. Ah, fuck! I ordered the wrong product. Oh, they sent me the wrong product. Wait, let me just go and check on Amazon. Wait a sec, guys. I thought today was the big day. Turns out I fucked up the buying process. Can we return it? No, I don't think so. We can return it. Okay, we have orders. Oh my gosh, we fucked up the buying process. Yeah, yeah. This was it. Like, it looks so big here. It looks so big. That's why I thought I was buying the right shit. I should have sent the picture to ChatGPT before. Ah, are you shitting me? Okay, everyone has such a small thing. Why? I mean, why is it has such a small connector though? Like, can we like have this inside of this or something? I don't think so. We have this like that, I suppose. Okay, it's getting heated up in the room, even if it's 26. Right. Okay, so there's a massive prediction error there too. Let me just check if the same bullshit happens with every product. And the product we bought was really expensive. ESP2 development. Yeah, board Wi-Fi. So I think, yeah, this was like what ChatGPT. I should have actually reconfirmed with ChatGPT or something, but then again, yeah, because like here you can make, oh man, fuck everything. Yeah, everyone has it, right? I bet everyone has it like small. It appears big. But how do you connect it? I mean, this one appears to be slightly bigger than everything, but then again, it still looks small. But how do you connect it with this? Ah, you can't connect it with C-type. You need, what they call it. You can't, it's not C-type. Okay. I got it. It's the normal. It's the normal one, the old one. C-type. C-type. I have, okay. I have 3 wires. All of them turns out to be C-type. This is not C-type though. Let me just send a picture to my friend ChatGPT, and we can give more information about how all of this is functioning. Okay, I'm connected to the right network, right? I'm not connected to the right network. This network kind of like betrays me all the time. Let me just switch the network connectivity to for a sec. It will maybe stop the stream for a sec or something. You guys don't have to worry about much actually related to that. Okay, for some reason I feel hot, even though like definitely works out. Right, on normal days 26 works out, but humidity must have increased because of the rain. So if you go, I think there's a higher humidity. If I like temperature in Bhilwara, right, that's the place I live. Right, so humidity, okay, we can have like, not temperature actually, I need humidity, Right, that's why we need a humidity sensor or something too. Rising slowly, okay, pressure. This is rating visibility 2 kilometer good, semi-moderate, AQI, 6U. Yeah, UV rays, it's Rajasthan, what the hell do you fucking expect, I suppose? Okay, what is this 40? Okay, I don't know if this 50% is like, okay, yeah, there were precipitation, right? We can change this to Fahrenheit, but okay, this etches humidity. I don't know, where is humidity here? Thunderstorm with lightning estimate or is likely to occur in isolated place over jump. Like, yeah, this place. Yeah, thunderstorm. Humidity and Bhilwara. No, not humidity and Bhilwara. I just wanted to know, like, 40% humidity. Okay. That's like what's humidity level, but if you come back to like the main topic, I guess. All right, so it was like my SaaS business, right? Or yeah, this was the chat that I was having with ChatGPT, and let me just send it the picture to, I suppose, camera. This is like the ESP2 hub or something. Right. Let me just edit the corners for ChatGPT to better get it, right? Right, and now let me just upload that. Okay, it did tell me how to connect that, but yeah. Controller for now. And also, I wanted to know, would I be able to connect the USB? Like, what is like the USB-C is not able to get connected. Like, there is like a small connector there, which like, I thought it was like most probably like the older USBs we used to have. Like right now in every phone, I think there's USB-C type, like Type C, but I think this one doesn't use that. Like this one used like a very small. I mean, I do remember they were used to those kind of USBs, I suppose. Like yeah, I still remember perfectly, but yeah. Okay, let's set this up. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna get our first hardware going on that will allow us to predict, and then yeah, so the software part too. I mean, today and I think on file, like yeah, yesterday we'll be learning like we kind of like work in oscillations, like so today we're gonna just get the hardware part going on with ourselves or something, but after that we're definitely gonna get the software part too, because I think the software is the main thing we are selling. The hardware is just a validation thing that gives the feedback to the software for it to function optimally, right? I mean, yeah. So, like, you guys getting what I'm saying, right? I mean, yeah. Let me just send that, and this will appear here too. The response soon enough. Like, install Adreno IDE or whatever that is. Like, we need to install that. Install ES2C support or whatever they call it. Okay, let's start with that. Right. I can get a different type of USB because I do know it is somewhere in the house. If it's not, then we have to fucking order. Then wait for it. Okay. From Ted learning all download and Reno. Okay, we have under IDE free for Windows, Mac, and Linux. Yep. Here's we have like, okay, could you just shut up? And then we are gonna add 3 monitors. I mean, a lot of things are changing right now. Like my gym routine is kind of kicking in, my sleep is kicking in. This is like a runaway feedback loop, and finally reinforcement loop are happening. And then we'll have like a three screen setup. Okay, why my hand is like lower here and higher there? Like it was 3 screen setup, which pretty much means like there would be three more screens and one including laptop. So laptop would be here. So now in the future, you won't be seeing me looking here. You would be most probably seeing me looking all the time here, here, and here like this, and here like this, right? So that's like, because we are adding 2 more screens, like 27-inch and 24-inch screen. So 24/7 will be in front, 24 one here, 24 here, and laptop in the bottom or something. That will give my setup, because right now it's over the box, but right now like I'm gonna buy the stand, so that's gonna give more setup and more room of movement. So mic is gonna be used through this. I'm not using currently because like this is not the best option right now, but you get the gist. So it's gonna be more cleaner and more better and more space, everything. Like, yeah, so you get the gist. With the micro USB port, not USB-C. Yeah, it's micro USB. But not. Yeah, I think I do not have micro USB port or something, like micro USB-C, or whatever they call that. Either USB-A or micro USB cable. Very common. Older Android phone use these, or USB-C to micro. Yeah, lying around from old phone, Bluetooth speaker, power bank, or headphone. Yeah, I do have an old one lying around. I just need to go downstairs and check my brother's closet. But then again, we'll do that later. About the buttons on your board, EN reset buttons. Okay, what is EN? Ah, it's a button. What? Oh my gosh, it's a button. Ah, I did touch them. Sorry. The pins you'll use 3 to 3 supplies the board. Ground. Okay, D4, D5, D, etc. These GUI pins are like ESP2C's fingers. Right now, don't worry about IR receivers. The sequence is laptop, micro USB cable, ESP2C, Android. Laptop goes to ESPC and then micro, and then hello. What? Do this first. Get a micro USB-C cable, plug it in, see if the small LED. There's a LED. I don't know where the fuck the LED is, but it says there's a small LED that should light up or something. Where the fuck it is? I don't know. Okay, I need to get micro USB-C. I need to go downstairs. I don't think so. There's any micro USB, not C. Sorry, what they call it? They call it micro USB A or A type. USB-C to micro USB. Like, yeah. Or yeah, I do need to have that. Oh my gosh, like where the fuck? I need to go downstairs, guys. I'll be back in 5 minutes for that. For yeah, just 5 minutes. Just gonna find out that pin or fucking something. Guys, your boy is back. Okay, so did found the. Okay, I did found the thing that we wanted. Thank goodness. I was really scared that, but I do find two of them. Let's see. Now the problem is, will they connect or not? Okay, both of them have a little bit of. They're really really old. I can just stick them. They're maybe 3 or 4 or 5 years old, or even more than that. So let's just hope it connects, and we can only hope that it. Okay, it does connect. That's good. Right, this one did connect, and where I'm gonna plug it. Let me just remove this bad boy here for a sec and put it back to its box where it kind of belongs. And okay, no, let me not put this there. Let me just put it here so that, I mean, I'm gonna use this to connect like a C to USB, and then I'm gonna add hopefully this, and it should function out hopefully. Oh yeah, there's a light. Okay, okay, okay. Fuck yes, it works, babe. It works, babes. And as for the rest, they go back in drawer. Yeah, I do see a light. Okay, it's getting turned over or something. Yeah, we can have it go on like this. Right, the dynamic, it doesn't really. Okay, what the fuck is wrong with this USB cable? Yeah. Ah man, I do need my setup to become far much more cleaner than what it already is. Because like it's like a mess right now. But when I have multiple monitors stacked up, I don't think so it's gonna be mess or something, right? So yeah. Who knows how the new setup would be like. But okay. Install, yeah. Connect IR, they can. Okay, let me just reload this. Avatars. Okay, I don't really care much about avatars or something. Let me just go back to screen and show it to you. All right, let me just IDE, close the IDE. Yeah. Yeah, I got the micro USB connected. I even got scared that it may not connect or something. Okay. USB Type C micro USB. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. About the buttons in. Yeah. Do this first. Get a USB micro, plug it in. See if the small light, if it does, great. Then install IDE. Right, Control C. We're gonna install. I think yeah, we would be using this to actually get our. I think this would download and install into .cc. This is the first link. I guess it's not sponsored, right? The support dot. One place. Okay, I mean there are some people who are watching this, and there are some people who use this. Continue anyway. All right, Android IDE, download now. Check below. Okay. Okay, it does get installed. I think this is another way. But there's also this website. What does this website has to say? Okay, this website is similar to this. Okay, they are all fucking same. I suppose. Yeah. And if I install XE and zip protocol, if I install this, I think it's gonna for not found. Continue anyway. Not found. Okay, this website is not working for some reason, but I think I did got the software. Which is all we need, Windows 64 but bit.exe. So we did downloaded it or something. Ooh. It appears to not be equal, but then again. Okay, this one is like okay, I was starting checking something, but yeah. Open file and folder. We open it in folder. We open it. Yeah, I agree. Next, I can just do it somewhere else. Like why this PC? Okay. Local XD. Yeah. Okay. All right. Indie. We'll just indie. We can have like okay. Let's just create a new. I suppose. Folder. Not here, but okay. 4 hours. XD actually, and let's just create a folder, and that would be like wait, what? Where is the new folder? Okay, here it is. Let's just rename it. Arduino IDE. Right, and let's just open this up, or new folder. Let's just delete it. The one we actually made. So, all right. So it's like let's just install this. Right. Getting installed. This is what the instruction for ChatGPT was. I think you shouldn't trust blindly by AI, but I do at this point. So can't do anything about it. Plug it in. No one else to trust. Right, in this world of untrustworthy people, I suppose. If a small LED lights up, it does great. Now file preference, install IDE, add additional board URLs. Okay. So it's by system, select toolboard dev module. This is C++, then open. The moment is a this is installing and this is taking time. I think we did design the software. Right, we need to open that up to Android emulator. So Android Studio is like what emulates an Android emulator, and we would be using this. That's why I need multiple monitors, man. If I had 3 monitors, one would be running Android emulator, one would be running my Stream 4 monitors. Actually, one would be running Android Anti-Gravity IDE, one would be running ChatGPT. That's why you need multi-monitors. Finish. Yeah. I don't want my laptop to get laggy though, I suppose. Yeah, because I'm not gonna run Android emulator unnecessarily. I'll even think, but yeah, I think I do need to do that off camera if things start to get laggy, because like my laptop is not the best, but not the worst. I mean, I think it should be able to stream and do a lot of stuff while streaming, but then again, because it is supposed to be a gaming laptop, but it's not gonna use, it's just gonna use its 16 gigs of RAM or something to get that work done. Void setup, allow, of course you have to allow. Okay, so now we've got this. I need multiple, fuck bitch, monitors. Okay, then upload this, install go to tool. Okay, install add ES2 support. File, I need to go to file. We need to go to preferences. We need to go additional board URLs, and we need to just copy and paste it there. Control V, right? And we hit OK. Now go to tools. Go to tools, okay. Yes. It is downloading something. Install. Install whatever that is. Install whatever that is. Windows security, Gemini USB driver. It is doing something. Yeah, it is downloading a lot of things, I think, which is necessary to download. Now go to tools and board. Now I need to go tools. Now I need to go to boards manager. Yeah. Search. Okay. Ah, I see the sketch. Like whatever this this thing is downloading, it connects the hardware to software without you do anything. I see. B by actually ESP32 by physics by Enrino. No. We downloaded this, right? Now tools, boot, ESP dev module. Right. I mean, I didn't knew setting up something complex as this was such a simple task. I mean, so what we got a software that connects the board with the laptop. That's what it pretty much does, I suppose. So our like ESP32 board is connected to the laptop, but it doesn't get connected by plugging. That we need a software to do that, I suppose. And they do us. Okay, it's taking time for it to download, right? And then I need to go to tools, board. Okay. Again, tools, board, and I guess board manager. Oh no, so it will show us there, right? Okay. And then we have to upload this void setup serial begin itnight na open tool serial monitor. You should hello from ESP2. Okay, at that moment you have successfully programmed a microcontroller. Was that simple? I mean, could you like yeah? A whole chain of like what's happening. Okay. Let me just put it there in a safe position, I suppose. Okay, ChatGPT, I've got like a ESP32 connected with micro USB cable, right? And like I've got everything connected. Like I've also downloaded the app you were talking about, right? Like Arduino IDE, right? And I've like to this point, like yeah, I'm just installing right now ESP32 by like Perisif Systems or whatever I don't know how to pronounce it, but you get the gist, right? So that is getting installed in my and like yeah, but could you tell me the chain of reasoning or the logic, how the causality of the things are happening? So for example, like I've got like ESP32 board, right? ESP32 board, right? So this board is connected through a micro USB to my laptop, like, and then we have this software, like it is showing a red light, so it is definitely connected. And then we have this software, what this software does that you actually told me to install, and how does it connect, and what does this program, like I want to know the entire thing of what's happening. All right. I mean, because I do know like it's getting connected to the laptop, and I think we are using software to make sure that we can communicate with the board, right? Because we cannot directly communicate with the laptop. Like software is like the bridge between the laptop and the ESP, like 3.2 to allow us to communicate with it. But then again, like, could you tell me the entire chain of reasoning of what's happening here? Like, because we do need to know that, guys. I mean, like, we definitely need to know that. Almost perfectly. I'm almost like, yeah, okay. Electricity. Okay, we need. Now the error runs mean I have power, I'm alive. Okay, ESP2 now is a teeny power computer. Data collection. Things simultaneously. It powers and it takes data. So think of USB cable as a ribbon to power lane, information lane. Okay. What is ESP32 doing right now? Because even before you upload any code, the ESP2 so already has a tiny built-in program called bootler. Imagine you in laptop already how to turn on, how to load an operating system, how to accept new software. So ESP already know I can receive program from computer over USB. Why install IDEO? This is where Osmos Connect it's partial bitch, but it's more than that. Think of your computer to USB to bootler to ESP2. This is like okay, so it has bootler or whatever processing. Okay, it's still downloading. It takes a lot of time. This thing right here, like it's still downloading, guys, right? So I think this is like a chain of reasoning. So I do like a Android IDE, like or IDE on my computer, and then it goes to compiler, and then it goes to USB. Then bootler. Each layer has a job. The code you write. Suppose you write readable text. The ESP2 cannot read English. This is print hello. Okay, this is as Sanskrit to a cat. Well, as Sanskrit is to a cat, it's a compilation. The Android ID contains a compiler. Transform itna, it's new. Okay, so we need, okay, so this transfer now. These bit, but you get the idea. This is the machine code. ESP speak only one sequence of electric instruction. Right, and uploading Android. Okay, so yeah, we are chain of reasoning. So first, like, we have this communication. Like, yeah, so this platform allows us to communicate with our fucking thing that we have here. Send the machine code through USB machine code. Like, yeah, so like we upload the machine code. For that we need to language USB cable to bootler to USB flash memory. We store your program in its flash memory. Think of flash memory as its SSD running. Then ESP processors start reading instruction thousands of times per second. Read instruction, execution, reading. Actually, that's 250 clock cycle every second for an AC controller. That's ridiculously powerful. Okay. I didn't knew this little bad boy here was so strong. The serial monitor. This power feels magical the first time Euro itna. What happens? Convert the text into bits, send bits through USB. Hello, hello, hello. This is your first conversation with the machine you program. Think of GPI pins. Right now, the USB-C is just sitting there. They can tell them pin for, like, it's not, you can tell. Pin. Ah, I can raise voltage. Voltage. Okay, this seems stupidly simple, but almost everything electric emerged from this. Turning on an LED. Pin high, electric flows, LED glows. Reading a sensor. Sends voltage. Oh. It has a list of command, and we are using C++ to convert the command into bits because it only understands bytes or bits or whatever you call it. It only understands languages in bytes. So we put a language here, and the language gets transported into bytes, right? And the bytes, like the Andrio or okay, let me just learn the pronunciation once again. What it's called? Arduino, right? Arduino. Okay, so Arduino, Arduino. Okay, Arduino. 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 Okay, it doesn't matter. Like the name is Arduino. All right, whatever. We can. This is stupidly simple Arduino, but almost everything like emerged from this. Sensors change voltage, speed to reach voltage, and your program interprets it. Ah, sensors say okay, sending an IR. See pin high, pin low, pin high, 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 low. To these 1,000 times per second is precise. So below they seem to be life at certain pressure. This is the same thing a Daking remote is doing. Start up in one diagram. Temperature, humidity, ASPD. So your algorithm generate IR pattern. Ah, my algorithm generates the IR pattern. IR LED flashes. Daking AC changes settings. Room environment changes. B2 measures again, and this loop keeps on. Do you notice something? You actually build a feedback control systems. Ah, man. Ah. On the base of this is cybernetics. This is pure cybernetics. This is so. Your sensor observe reality, right? And it gives feedback. The feedback is transported through a chain of like, yeah, the straight transition happened that controls the AC. Right, no intelligence required. Just straight transitions over straight transitions. Like when the output feeds back as inputs, that's when feedback emerges. Like when the outputs of the same system feedback in its as inputs. Observe the reality. Repeat this exact loop is the foundation of thermostat, induction control system, self-driving car, and a huge portion of robotics. You're essentially building a small simultaneous system for thermal comfort. Oh man. It's still taking time. It's still taking time. I still haven't downloaded, guys. So yeah, I think it takes a lot of time. We are understanding like the behind the scenes thing here. We do need to go back up. That's why, like, if you want to bootstrap learning, get one of the most asymmetric books to learn simultaneously. And I think I do need to go know regulation. Once I read cybernetics, I'm a giga chat of these small systems. Trust me. Once I read cybernetics, I'm giga chat of these systems, and the rest part can be done by AI telling me what to do. Yeah, AI plus intelligence equals mega intelligence or something. I'm not kidding at this point. Yeah, this is micro USB and the pins you'll use later. Yeah, this will be the pins. I mean, I think, and this is like the eyes and the hands or something. So yeah, they would actually provide new information to this. It's still downloading, guys. Right. Okay, I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna play with things that I don't know of right now. Brand firmware, like yeah. Okay, processing ESP2 to ESP. Like it's doing a lot of stuff in the background. I don't know what it's doing though, but you get the gist. This is the our ESP32EC. Like this is our device, by the way, guys. This is exactly how it looks like. Kind of like right now, it's really small. It looks really big, but it's like its size is just this much, right? I mean, if you can see, I don't want to move it unnecessarily. Kind of scared, but I think yeah. And this is like connectivity. That means like yeah, it is actually kind of like a really strong system, I suppose, for the things we are doing. It can do a lot of stuff, I suppose. Yeah. Like yeah, it's still taking time. This is like the biggest part. Tools mode, EC develop mode, right? And then we upload this, and then we should see open serial tool serial monitor. Okay, yeah, we do have serial monitor, Control Shift M. That's like the shortcut key to have for it. Yeah, I think just when this get done, I think we are already done. But yeah, let's just see. This too. So I mean, okay, but I mean, I need to create a chain. So for example, I mean, like when I receive information, where I would be getting, and then I need to connect that information. Okay, I should have actually opened this up in a new chat, but that's all right now at this point. Okay. Yeah, I think this chat is now diverging once again. We need to open this in a new chat, I suppose. Open this and branch in a new chat, babe. Branch in a new chat. Good. Yeah, we can do that trial later, and now we have to like create high and low. Our BP2 measure again, room temperature changes, right? We are gonna get this on 5 July, right? So like in 2 days we're gonna get this. But okay, but how I'm gonna get the information transferred? I mean, can I create design? Do you notice something like feedback control system? Your sensor observe reality. Algorithm decides. ID changes reality. Sensors observe the new reality. Repeat. This is exactly like yeah. But I do want ChatGPT to tell me something. It's like a okay. Okay, yeah. So it's like ESP32 doesn't understand anything. I suppose like it will get information from the BME280. So, like yeah, it will receive that, and ESP2C will send it to our algorithm, and our algorithm is gonna generate an IR pattern, which is gonna like flashes like but it's like can like our IR IR receiver and our blaster, would they be connected to, or IR transmitter, what do we call it? It would be connected to, would we connect that to like ESP32, or would we have them connected to something else entirely? Because I think the chain of reasoning would be like these sensors like BM280, right? And IR receiver would receive something, and they will send it to ESP32. That's gonna send it to our algorithm, which is gonna like generate maybe store the data, right, and generate something in response to that data, and then IR refreshes that, like and it's gonna send back it to ESP32, and ESP3 is gonna flash, or like we have like IR LED flashes, right, which changes the they can AC settings, and room temperature changes, and like yeah, and BME280 measures again. So yeah, this is a feedback control mechanisms, right, that we have here. But so I wanted to know like yeah, so output feedbacks to input. So what the output like BME28280 gives is like it feedbacks to us again, like yeah. And I think every part of the system is a feedback loop, right? The output like is given to ESP32 is like changes the ESP32 future condition. Like yeah, so output it generates like changes its next input. So every part is like a part of a feedback loop. But yeah, so yeah, it is cybernetics in its purest form. I honestly, but besides that, like I want to know like okay, this is like I think yeah, you got it wrong, right? I mean, like you said, like ESP32 and my algorithm generate IR pattern, but I think like yeah, and the IR pattern information about that would go back to ESP32 and then IR LED flashes. That would be more causal reasoning. And there's another thing I wanted to know: how would my algorithm? How would I send information? Like, am I gonna use this? Like, I don't know what to pronounce it once again. Like, it's really hard. Like, AR. You know, its name again. What was it name? Arduino or something like Arduino, Arduino or something, IDE, whatever. But let's just call it AR or something, right? So like this AR thing, the AR platform, is it gonna like store? Like I can actually program it to store some information on a file on the computer, and it's gonna write on that file, and then like my algorithm is gonna like get that file, right, and it's gonna send some information to it, and it's gonna, because I think like this platform is also the part of the reasoning or something, or is it not? All right. I want to know that honestly. Like, yeah, like how do the entire system would work actually? Like the causal reasoning or the causal chain. Yeah, it does understand that. For example, oh, we are lagging. We are lagging. We are lagging. Yeah, we are lagging. Guys, sorry for that, but like the laptop I'm using is currently kind of old. Yeah, I do need, for these kind of application, I do need at least 32 gigs of RAM or maybe 64 gigs of RAM. Now I know that's just too much, but then you get the gist, right? I mean, I do have a like a graphic card, but it's not running all the time, right? I mean, it just only runs when you have a games or something, and when you're doing this, all you need is high RAM, insanely high RAM or something to get all this done. But we only have 16 gigs of RAM, which is kind of low, honestly. Yeah, really low. But once you upload your program, it uploads in the machine instruction, for example. This numbers, okay. The sensors directly. Okay. Ah, I see. Mm-hmm. These two are not equal at all, are they? Okay, man. I'm gonna fucking kill that guy if I ever met him. He fucking gave me the worst solution for all of my problem he could have fucking gave me. Okay, sorry for that noise. Mm, yeah, I think this one's work better. Not too better, but you get the gist. Yeah, this is hard actually with this shit here. I mean, it's hard to actually control, and like my mic too. Like yeah, soon enough it's gonna get connected with this, and once we have like so in a week everything is gonna get better, like better than what it currently is, right? Like yeah, and all the thing I do use is like my dad's money, so I kind of feel guilty about that too, using that unnecessarily all the time. So and asking him for too much money kind of feels shameful, and I do ask him for too much money, like the gym membership, creatine, protein, muesli, a lot of different stuff, right? So I do actually consume a lot of money, trust me. Like yeah, I do consume a lot of money, but I think is it done now? Oh yeah, finally it's done. Okay. Before we read this, let me just go back to our, not this, yeah, this actually, yeah. Tool board, okay. I think this is done. So we have tool board, ESP2C dev, tool board. It's going to, okay. ESP32 dev module, ESP. Oh, there's so many module, ESP32 dev module. Exactly this. We have selected that. All right. We have selected finally that. Now we have to just do this. Control V, all right. And then we have to just do the void loop. Control C, Control V, right? Open tools serial monitor. Okay, open tools serial monitor. Right. You should automatically new line, new line. Okay, I don't know what that means. Monitor, maybe I should run serial plotter, serial monitor. Right, and let me just go to this. Okay, we are verifying something. I don't know why I even did that. Hello, you should see at the moment you have 16. Yeah, but I do not have IR. Yeah, I think we can connect IR receiver just today, man. Oh man, that's fucking right. Compiling sketch. Let me just cancel that user report. Yeah. On serial monitor, okay. Okay, I did wrote the code that you actually sent me, right? And it did get connected, and everything is like, yeah, I did select it like ESP32 dev module. I did download it, ESP32 by like S Recif Systems or whatever however you pronounce it, right? And I did actually paste like like additional board URLs that you give me. Install the like Arduino, I don't know, ARDUINO IDE, right? I had ESP32 support, right? Like you said, like everything done, uploaded the code, right? Everything was kind of like, yeah, done. But for some reason, like, yeah, when I open like tools from serial monitor, right? I mean, like I didn't see hello from ESP32. Like, let me just send you a picture of it too. Right, guys. So we needed to have a picture, I suppose, which kind of like gives us an idea how what things are. Okay, I'll tell you, it's lagging. I do need 64 gigs of RAM, man. 16 is just not enough. And actually, I have that running in the background too, like this bad boy. So let me just close that. I definitely can see, like, controlling multiple monitor would be hard for my laptop. All right, and it's gonna die out. Maybe connection to what the fuck? Yeah, maybe I should get 32 gigs of RAM in it. All right, and that would get us going for another couple of years with this stupid laptop. But then again, I did install 16 gigs of RAM, like 8 and 8, but I think it can support 16 and 16, which will kind of again cost 16,000 or Or 20,000 money. Oh man, like no, my dad's not just not gonna buy it after I get the monitors, and that's like a bigger bottleneck. Trust me, that's a bit of bottleneck. Having a good laptop. I can already see the problem from your screenshot. Ah, yeah, it did. If no, Windows X device manager, expand ports. Where is ports? Okay, we have here. Then a serial over Bluetooth link USB. COCOM 5. I see COCOM 4 standard over link. Yeah. And I see like, yeah, 45345. Yeah. Then go to tools. Port. Ah, yeah. Which one to select? COCOM 3. I don't know what bow it is. Right. It did get connected. Should disappear. Upload again. Set baud rate to 11520. Okay. 11520. How do you upload again? Okay, you upload from here, I suppose. Let's just hope this works. Chip. A serial expedition error occur. Yeah, I do knew it was going too easy. I just knew it was going too easy. Everything up until now. Right, Tim. This error originates from serial. It's likely not a problem with ESP tool, but with the hardware connection or drives. Upload. I don't know what's happening. Board photo earlier. Add a new screenshot, bitch. Nah, this one doesn't look fine. Yeah, it does show a red line, and Windows did make a sound when I actually connected the ESP32 with it, like using the micro USB. And I've also sent you the image of device manager. And I did select the port COM3 from my tool section and like Arduino IDE. Okay. Arduino IDE. All right. It was like this. And then I did upload it once again, the like the code that you sent me right at the start. So I did upload it again. And I'm also sending you what it shows. I'm not going to use anti-gravity for some time now, so let's save RAM. Puts data time with the NIC on board. Upload fails with a serial expectation error code right timeout. One of the three things. Driver issue very likely. Bad USB cable less likely since Windows see it. Isn't uploading mode automatically also common. ACC SP2 USB2. With a yellow icon? What is that? C1. Ah, bridge controller. Man, just imagine, it would take days for people to fix this problem because they need to understand entire systems and how it's going. And for me, I just need to use AI to actually understand all that kind of stuff, man. Building startups is getting so much easier with AI. But what people are doing, they're building AI startups. They're not using AI to build a startup, I suppose. Downloads on Universal Mac OS UEC. Which one to download? I don't give a shit. Let's just download the one that the. All right. Yeah, it is downloading just that time. Okay, I don't know where to even extract this bad boy or what to do with it, but it's just, let's just extract it. Like extract to, I mean, like, it's not extract all. There's another share extract option, right? What? Show more options. Pin to extract all. Okay, maybe just do exit browse. Why does it always have to be in C? Labs. Let's just create a labs in volume D. Select folder. Not okay. Let me just use Android IDE, right? And create a new folder called labs. Labs, and let me just select folder. Yeah, let's extract it. Maybe I shouldn't have used downloaded and like, yeah. Run, but okay, how do I actually fucking install that? Right, I'm on 64 or 86. I don't even know that, honestly. Am I on 84? I don't know. USB branch, don't fix it. Was this like show 6 more softwares? I don't even know what to download and hold the boot button, right? When it shows like okay, like I did install this driver which is called CP210X Universal Window Driver, right? Which is supposed to be the latest version and the most at the top, I think. So that's like, yeah, from Silicon Labs, right? And I did install that, right? And it's mine. Right, and in Labs, I open it up and it shows something. I don't know, how do you download it? Right, like, okay, I did download it as a file, extracted the file, right, but I don't know where the download, like, yeah, where the setup is of the file. There's no such thing as the setup of the file or something. Right, there's update parameters or something, but there's no, but yeah, I'm still gonna take a screenshot and send that screenshot to you so that you can understand much of it. Of what it shows after extraction or something, right? So yeah. Whisper flow is such a big important part of my setup workflow right now. Oh man. Multiple monitors, a good laptop, good ideas, hardware, some capital, all of that requires a lot of stuff. A mic, a streaming channel, I suppose, like a good mic and a camera. Like, yeah, this is for a YouTube streaming channel. A lot of capital is required to build systems, right? Yeah. Driver package is it you see side info? Yeah, so completely install the driver, open divestment, right click controller. Update driver. How browse? Yeah, let me just. I don't think so. It's in C. I didn't save it in C. I saved it in D and I saved it in labs. Right, emulation. Let me just do that. Okay. Yeah, let's just search it in D. Okay. Browse in like in D, I guess browse labs or something. Yeah, go with that. Ah, now it's showing that. Com 9. Okay, it was Com 9 standard. Okay, I was like getting, so we needed to go to tool and we need to not we need to go to 9 and we should upload it once again. A yellow warning icon, right? Yeah. Without yellow warning, and this time it should work. Yeah, right? Yeah. We succeeded, bitches. We succeeded. It's working. Yeah. Oh man, some connection module must have been a problem. They were not able to communicate without the driver. AI is goated. AI is goated. I need multiple monitors. And I need a burst PC now. Like, that's entirely a new thing. Hardware resetting via RCS pin. I don't know what that means, but serial monitors. No, I don't see hello world yet. Is it still uploading? Okay. It stopped. Okay, if it says me to change it to 1 something, right? All right. Okay. Okay, it's not hard resetting the pin. I don't know what happens. Okay, let me show you a couple of things that happen. Actually, like, I think Silicon Labs software did work. Right, let me show you a couple of things that changed. So this worked efficiently. All right, so let's just control V that. Right, and let me just add another thing. Let me just take serial monitor even upper or something. Right, so it did work. So I think it should work, but for some reason, like ChatGPT, it's not working. I mean, like, yeah, it shows that it's working, but it's not showing the thing that we want to see, which is like the print, you know? Like, yeah, like hello from ESP32 or something. It's not showing that. And after this, guys, we have to upload receivers too, and then we have to upload like a temperature control too, and then we have to design software that can. I don't know why, but I don't know. I'm getting so excited. It's like I don't know. I'm just so excited. I mean, I've never been this excited. Like even when I used to play games. Oh, I've been excited. I've been this much excited when I used to read manhuas or something. Upload complete successfully. So you want to connect to CNI. So now ESP2 is alive and your code is uploaded. Right. The only weird thing is nothing is appearing in the screen. That's usually one of the three reasons. To try to press E and reset. A small button labeled EN. Where is EN? Which board actually? Okay. Small EN? Toggle. I see Ellen column. Where the fuck it is? Auto scroll. Toggle time spam. Clear output. Copy. Where is EN? Serial monitor. Serial power. New line. I just don't see EN, guys. Do you see EN somewhere? I just don't see, babe. I just don't see the EN. Fuck my position, actually. Like, yeah, I'm thinking too much about this shit thing, actually, at this point. It's just that because this is up high. That's why this is, like, up when it would have been just like this. If it, yeah, it would have been just normal. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's come back. I don't see EN anywhere. I think this has a similar look to like what they call VS Code or something. Like yeah. I don't see USB2 dev module COM9, right? I did try to connect to COM3, that didn't work out, right? So yeah. And so suddenly, do you suddenly see from EN reset? Oh yeah, EN on the board once. I did press it, and I guarantee I pressed it. Mm-hmm. Now let me just upload it again. Let's just see if it works out or not, because I did press EN. Let's just hope it does work out the way we want it to work out. Don't stop pulling after this code. Replace your code with this. Upload it, open serial, press EN once. Ah, oh my gosh. Okay. It does says hello from ESP2. We have done it, babe. We have done it. If nothing appears, gets confused once I. Control V. Let's just see. I don't know. Like, yeah, we fucking need multiple monitors. We should see a blue light Copy errors. We cannot redefine the, okay, we cannot redefine the entire thing. Backspace control V. Now how about I did redefine the void setup again and again, maybe that's why. Only one code at a time or something, kind of like a policy, I suppose. Now this should work like a champ, and we should see a blue light on our ESP2 board, guys, right here. I don't want to move it much, but done compiling, connecting, a blue light, a blue light, a blue light, a blue light. Let's just have cross fingers. A blue light, a blue light. Okay. And is it the hello from ESP2 to hello from ESP3 2? And yeah, it does show a blue light. Now, how do I stop a blue light or something? I don't know. Yeah, ChatGPT, like it works. Like, yeah, serial monitor works, right? And also, I did upload it, the last thing you said, like the last, like, you know, like it does show a lot of messages which says hello from ESP32, not just one time, two time, but like hundreds of times, right? Not hundreds, but yeah, at least 30, 40 times. And also there's a blue light blinking now because I run the code you tell me to. Like, how do I stop that? Or like, should I just upload the old code? Like, you know, something like that. But yeah, it definitely works, and it's definitely connected, and it's definitely running. Everything is perfectly fine now. You have successfully installed the driver, connected to it, uploaded code to it, used the serial monitor, made the onboard successfully complete the hello world phase for embedding programming. Okay, so this is what they call embedded programming. This is why blue light is blinking, because ESP2 only runs one program, and right now the blink is stored in its memory. Plug it back. Okay. Simply upload another program. Okay, alright now. And the second one turns the LED off permanently. I see. What just happened under the hood? Think of ESP like this: laptop, upload flash memory on ESP, CPU access codes forever. Right, CPU is a loop, right? There's no stop button. Whatever program you upload becomes its entire personality until you replace it. Now comes the fun part. Even though your IR transmitter and VIA haven't arrived, you can already start learning. Tomorrow, when your IR receiver arrives, you'll do this: taking remote IR receiver ESP through CEC monitor. Right. Then you'll press power 8989, watch the raw info data appear. You'll literally be eavesdropping on the conversation between your remote and your PC. This is the first real step of making the software controller icky. This is the point where electronics stop feeling independent, stop feeling like a Lego box that you can command with code. But ChatGPT, actually, I do already have my IR receiver here, right? And let me send you the photo of it. And we are going to use the IR receiver to actually, like, let's connect that to ESP32 or something. All right, guys, we do have our IR receivers like here. Let me just quickly cut the lid off with a like, yeah. Okay, wait a sec. Yeah, we've got first step in our like system design, I suppose. Yeah, I did remember I had this thing here, right? Damn, feels like I'm some $1 million programmer that's gonna design a system that's gonna take over the planet or something. Why am I so happy? This is unusual. Why am I so happy? I don't know. Like branch in the new chat. Now this is a branch. Like this is time 3 branch or something. But yeah. Okay. We're not gonna open the entire part, I suppose, because like let's just prevent leakages. We're just gonna get the small section out there. Right. And we're gonna just take out one of the IR receivers. I have 5, but let me just get one out. Okay, this one's want to be coming out. Okay, and as for the rest, let's just put them there. All right. And I think this is our IR receiver. Let me just upload that to ChatGPT. Oh yeah, my phone needs charging, so I'm gonna apply my phone to charging too. Yeah. Babe, okay, branch. So yeah, this is 3 branches. This is 4 branch. I think. Yeah, so let me just take a photo of it, guys. And let me upload my phone on do not disturb what I'm even doing. All right. If someone called right now, that would destroy my mood in a sec or something. Okay, this one's pretty good, right? The image is pretty good. Let me just upload that to ChatGPT, I suppose. Done. We just have to wait it to get uploaded or something, and then we can. I don't know how do you even connect it. And let me just open up the wire packet too, guys. With this, we can finally confirm if is our like with this money, we can finally confirm is our business is gonna work out or not. And this kind of like give me confidence in hardware systems too. So I mean, we can bridge our systems from software to hardware too in the future. So like yeah, but though I would need a team of engineers to do that for me. Like literally, cannot design a product by myself and then need someone to design it for me. But I definitely think I can do a lot more stuff than I'm like able to do right now. So yeah, let me upload this thing too to him, I suppose. Oh, they are scary. Guys, this is scary, right? Let me just show it to you guys. All right, I mean, this thing right here is kind of scary. Not scary, but you get the gist. Like, yeah, it has these things at the top, like at the bottom, if you can see. They're kind of pointy, right? So not scary. That would be an exaggeration, but you get the gist. And this is our IR receiver. This receives the signal in bitcodes or something, right? So let me just, it's hard for you to get it focused because let me just turn off the light and then you'll maybe see, wait a sec. All right, and now you may see it if the camera focuses on it into it or something. It's hard for you to see it, I bet that, but then again, it's focusing on my camera, so I'll just put aside my face and hopefully it should focus on this thing. Okay, it's not focusing at all. It's just not focusing. It's just focusing in my face or something. Right? It thinks my face is the most important thing or something, I guess. I'm kind of keen just have it like, it's shaking. But you get the gist. It's something like this. I mean, like, yeah, maybe I can show you the image at the Amazon, which is like, that simple IR receiver. Right. So, okay, spelling is wrong, but you get it. Images. Yeah, this thing here. Like the head is like that. Okay, like this, but the head is something like this. So yeah, this exactly here. This is the IR receiver we have. It may take a second to this right here is the IR receiver we had exactly this, right? So you get the gist. This is the thing that we have here, right? So yeah, we don't need this anymore. And let me just put aside my yeah. So this is the thing. This kind of looks beautiful, and then we have my Bridger wires photo too, upcoming. So let's just take more photos. Done. All right, let's just upload this picture too, and I guess ChatGPT would have an idea what we're even talking about here. And then we have like a boat too. Let's just send that picture too, actually, just in case, guys, just in case. To let it know that we have that thing. And once it knows, that's way better than it's not knowing. All right, so. Like the analyzing power of ChatGPT is really awesome though. Let me just on that again. Let me just upload them. Okay, they got uploaded, but ChatGPT is not coming up with a response. What? Did it got glitched or something? Yeah, let's. Yeah. So everything is done from the phone right now. So we'll just put the boats back here. Okay, I'm kind of scared that it may fall, so I'm gonna put it there in a safe position or something. Right, and I'm gonna throw this somewhere else where I don't need them. Okay, it's really messy, but yeah, you get the gist. It all has to be messy, and I do need to buy new monitors, man. Tomorrow I'm gonna get all of them bought or something. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I guess that's just a delusion at this point. You know, there's no such thing as like too much like silent study. I mean, you'll still move, you'll still do things, and you'll still become conscious in something. Thinks of random things, and yeah. Okay, they are connected lightly, which is again a problem, but okay, we should be able to see the changes in our communication once we reloaded the stuff. All right, yeah. This is our beautiful IR receiver, right? Sweetie, that is, the only slide is the iris is a bare component. Ah, IR module. Okay, why didn't it? Okay, we did had an IR module available. We could have just simply got the IR module. It would have like cost a little bit. Okay. On Amazon. Oh my gosh, ChatGPT, fuck you. You were the one who told me that. But then again, like we could have IR module. Okay, this is like a motion detector. I think IR module is like the one. Yeah, this is like that detects temperature and motion. This is like yeah, that detects if something is in front of you or not. So yeah, you can create a minor similar version of a robot that kind of like yeah, electron cable sensor IR receiver module for yeah, Arduino, right? And this is like the thing that we needed. All right, but then again, we didn't had it, and but that's all right. We could like yeah, and this is another one, but this is like a transmitter, not a receiver. So yeah, yeah, man. Okay, whatever. We can still use it. First, what is the thing? The company first would look at the IR receiver something like that. Don't detect like it specifically listen to kind of infrared sent by TV remotes and AC remotes. They can and it's IR receiver electric signal ESP2 serial monitor. Before writing photo, please close up in front of IR receiver. Okay, it needs more photo to work with. I suppose front and back. Mm-hmm. Might say 83A. Okay. Pins are usually okay. But some will swap 1 and 3. The board listens. This is important. The board each row has 5 holes. The board will listen. Okay, what is does it mean by this? Electrically connected. Okay, they're electrically connected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Which the two sides. Okay. I don't know what that does, but then again. Once I know the exact receiver model, we'll do IR receives out. Okay, that means we have an IR receiver. We have like a, what do we have? We have a GIP of 15. Okay, how do we know that there's a GIP of 15? We just had to know. GND. Okay, there's nothing like that. Then we'll install IR remote ESP2C826 and upload this. You can remove the sensor and press button. You should start seeing data scroll by. At that moment, you're no longer using it. You're interpreting and decoding its language. So you do not power the IR receiver yet. You still need to verify pin order applying. But there's no reason to go and close a photo can remove the uncertainty and tell. Yeah, that's right. That's right. If you can remove uncertainty, then we shall or must remove uncertainty, I suppose. Right. Okay. Wait a sec, guys. Wait a sec. Okay, on the back, it's written CHQ1838 or something like that. Yeah, so this is our IR receiver. All right, guys. VCC, that means like, okay. Out, middle pin GND, signal. PIR receiver. CVE, okay, where is those things? Okay, CV3, GND, okay, there's that. 3V3, GPO15. Okay, GPIO15. We have D15 or D13. I think I need to kind of like GV3G and D. Okay, no, 3v3G and D, and like, yeah, so we have like out left. Yeah, so we have to connect it something like this. Right, something like this. Yeah, exactly. We have to connect something like this. Because like left side is connected with that, right? Yeah, something like this. So you can use GPIO15, or it's called D15, not GPIO15 here though. We have that nowhere. Actually, yeah. If you prefer, GPU4 also works if you prefer, I see. Since you have a breadboard, mm-hmm, something like this, yeah, something. Okay, good. Connect. Okay, go connected. Out or yeah. Yeah, step 2, use jumper wires. Ah, okay, so we have this here in the back. I see, I see. Okay, okay, man, it's getting a complex project building. I do or should have my camera down here too if you want to look at it. Okay, my face is not important right now. Currently, you can see all the stuff that I'm doing at the downside or something. Right, so you can look at all the stuff, and let me just get this bad boy back, right? Because hearing my voice is not important right now. We need to have more space for more work, I suppose, right? So yeah, so we've got this, and yeah, we should reload the like yeah. So we got this thing here, right? So I think this should get here, so it would be taking like power from here, but I think we have like a what they call it, this bad boy here, which is kind of ruining the things. I mean, why do I even need to go through that? I can just go through this, right? Rather than the board, because the board has like a, you can go through this, right? Okay, that's an experiment that may not work out, guys. I shouldn't do that. But it definitely goes easily through the three, yeah, here. It definitely goes down, and then you can definitely connect it through like this or something. But it has like a, I don't know, a problem, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, I can get that. And then we just have to connect like this. Like we have like a, on out, we have left side out, middle and one connected to D15, G and D, and 3v3, right? And then install the library, search, install it. First of all, let's install a library. Under your IDE, yeah, let's install a library first. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Okay, where was that app? Yeah, here it is. Right. So let's just install the library first, which is like you need to go there, sketch, include library. Library manager. IRREMOTE ESP 322266. Okay. ESP 8266. Install. Then upload this. Then test it. Open serial monitor. I should, yeah, downloading IR, install the IRMO. Okay, that is already installed, baby. We just need to go back, and now we just need to copy paste the code, which is not a big deal. All right. Yeah, we can just copy paste, but I think we do need to connect this bad boy first, right? But how do we connect the bad boy? With this little bitch here. And how do you connect the jumper wires? Okay, this gets disconnected, but let me just... Okay, this one is a manufacturing error, which is a problematic for us, but then again, I think manufacturing errors are kind of common. Okay, I just need 3 of them. I just need 3 of them to work with or something, right? Man, hardware is kind of hard. Like, this shouldn't be the part of the system. Maybe an AI can do this for us or something, a machine. So I don't have to think about this kind of stuff. Yeah, right? How do you connect jumper wires? Do I connect these three things or something? Let's quickly search that on YouTube. Let's guys quickly search that on YouTube. Now let's go with that on YouTube, I suppose. Right. How do you connect like the jumper wires with ESP32 and an IR receiver? Oh, they built it. Someone literally fucking built it. Okay.
In today's lesson, I'm
Welcome
going to
to
show you how to
ESP30.
use the AR receiver with an ESP32 microcontroller so that you can control some devices. You can control some devices using any kind of remote that you have. I'm going to use this AR remote that I'm using to control the RGB strip lights, but you could use other remotes, including the remote of the TV or any kind of remote that you can buy. Basically, we have to read the code of each of these keys using the AR receiver. To check whether it's the on key, we turn the LED on, like the built-in LED that is connected to the pin number 2 or any other device, and we're going to use this one to turn it off. So to make this project, you're going to need an ESP32 microcontroller, or you could use the ESP8266. We can use the same library to work with the AR receiver. This receiver has...
It's not AR, it's IR, buddy. It's IR. Don't keep on saying that.
This one is labeled minus, which goes to the G and D of the board. The middle leg is the VCC, goes to the 3.3 volts or the 5 volt if you want. And finally we have the signal pin that we need to hook up to one of the GPIO pins. For example, I will use the GPIO pin number 15. So this receiver allows us to read the code of the AR light that comes out of the remote control. Then we can use it to check whether if it's the on key, we turn the LED on, otherwise we turn it off. Before that, I will need to hook it up to the board. So let's put it like this. And I'm gonna start by connecting the GND to the GND of the board, like this pin. Next we have the VCC, which is the middle leg. I'm gonna use the 3.3 volts. It's fairly enough to power this module. And finally, I'm gonna connect the signal pin to the GPIO pin number 15. If you're asking how I've got the pins, you could look at the pinout diagram.
EN, or yeah, EN, so we have like the EN or something, so EN goes on something like here, like this or something. I don't know. EN in the bottom. I just don't know. I guess this one's gonna cause some problem. You can have a pen that kind of like tries to fix this problem, I suppose. Right, because this one's right here, there, so. Yeah, this bad boy here causes a lot of problem. Oh, that's just too much, but I guess environment will do the job. For the rest, oh, did it connect to something like this, right? So we have like a 1, 2, 0 or something. So each one goes with that. So now you have to connect this one here with that one or something, right?
We have this pin that is labeled GPIO 15, and it is the pin number 4 from the side. I'm gonna connect it to the signal pin. Next, we can move on to the Arduino IDE to download the library from the library manager. You have to search for AR remote, ESP. I'm gonna connect it to the signal.
I think no. I guess if it would have been better if I would have connected those kind of wires, if I had those that kind of guy had. I think, yeah, you can take an out like that. I don't think so. We need the entire, and we can connect this, right, like here. Okay, wait. Wait, I just don't know. I just don't know. They placed it there. They placed it there. So like, I don't know. Right. So we do need to connect it with what? With the D3, right? This. So we should have it here. But they just played it parallel to that, and they just used it. So they should play. I should place it parallel to this too, right? All right. I don't know. Let me just get another white so that the ChatGPT could see it. How to actually plug it. I mean, let me just fucking shut the code up or something. But then again, what was the basic code? Oh man, what was the basic code? Fuck it. We need to scroll up real. It's there. Alright, Control V. Alright, and then if you just upload, and let's just come down all the way down. Okay, like yeah, this is out. I don't know. This is, oh my gosh. Okay, never done this kind of stuff. Honestly, never done this kind of stuff. I think concentrate. Yeah, today we generated like the concentrate for 2 hours or something. So yeah, that's great. Like yeah, we got hello from ESP. So like yeah, done uploading. Yeah. Now all we need to do is like add the receiver, but then like, how do I do that? Right. ChatGPT connecting them would be like a really hard thing, right? Because I don't have any, like, how do I connect the IR receiver and stuff like that? I'm just like not able to know, right? Like, yeah, man. Yeah, buddy. Like, how do I do that, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, I do have like yeah, and I do not know how do you even connect like these jumper wires through the board. Like yeah, and I think like the person there's a one YouTube tutorial I watched. He used a different IR, you know, or stuff like that. I guess. Um, but the problem with my jumper wire is that there's one side it's a receiver, one side it's a planter. It's like there's no planter both sides. I think that's a problem. But don't tell me that's a big problem. Then I'm kind of fucked, honestly. Yeah, kind of dependent on AI at this point for every answer. Right, and using my own creativity, I suppose. But yeah, you get the gist, babe. Or guys, I suppose. I feel like being finally concentration start to become like slightly less. Yeah, but I'm not feeling hungry, probably. Like, which is a good thing. I would feel hungry when it's 2 or something. Yeah. I disconnected the jumper wire though, like one of them or something. Well, so then we won't be needing jumper wires or something. Okay, it's now scanning. they are connected, so that means we can get this here as that, right? Or I could have it like, yeah. I don't think so. This would be able to send signals, I suppose. I bet it won't be able to send signals, but you get the gist. Out DVC, VVC, so GPIO 15, yeah. 15 is like left pin, so this is like the left pin. I think this should be it, right? Since we connected this, the jumper board should connect. DVC, out, VVC, right? Install the library, upload this. Press it now. Control V. Now, like, yeah, let's upload it. And I just need to go to washroom real quick, guys. Just need to go to washroom real quick. And my phone is really less charged. Let me just put this on charging too. Yeah, and if this works, we win $1 million or something, I suppose. Like, yeah. It should work something like this, I suppose, right? But yeah, let me just go back, get back my P. Done, okay. Okay, let it do its job. Right. We are resting pin serial monitor. Hello from ESP32. Okay, it doesn't show what I expected to show though. Now, let's send signals. It does work, but does it receive signal, guys? It doesn't show that it did receive signals or something. Right, guys. Okay, this is getting higher and higher, I suppose. Yeah, complexity is rising, which is a good thing. Right, the more the complexity there is, the better, I suppose. Yeah, so now I did try to test it or something like, yeah, but I don't think so anything's happening. I don't think so it's receiving anything. I did send the signal. If we did even again try to upload, I don't think so I'll see any connection going on. Yeah, this time and duration may take hours. This is like the longest part. I don't think so they're getting connected at all. Okay, this somehow gets connected now. Does it show? It shouldn't show, right? It shouldn't be this easy. It would never be this easy. Now connected, then uploading. Yeah, it should never be this easy. I think this is where the mode is. Once again, what did it ask for? Not death. It still haven't caught up, yeah. Maybe turn on light just for a better picture. So this is like I'm uploading this here. Like as you can see, there's A B C D F G H I J, and I'm uploading like that at the top of like A. Right, so it's like on the first row or something. Right. So you can specifically see I have uploaded it successfully. Right, it aligns like if you want to see the numbers, it's like it aligns with 1, I suppose. Like it perfectly aligns with 1 at the A, and yeah, so this is how I am uploading. If you want to see the down structures, it would look something like this. Right. If I take this away, Oh, I'm on do not disturb. Wording like that at the top of like A, right? So it's like on the first row or something, right? So you can specifically see I have uploaded it successfully, right? It'll like we do need the data to be transferred successfully, right? It's like guys, it's what they call Jummah today. Like in Muslims, I need to go to pray, or something. Even though I don't believe in Islam, I have to do that because of my parents. But you get the gist, right? I think this should be good enough data for ChatGPT to work with, right, guys? Like a release. So we have got all the pictures that we need, right? So we just need to like work or something, and upload that to our friend GPT, I suppose. Yeah. So this is how I've connected the things. Like you can pretty much see how I've done it, right? Just one last photo, guys. Well, we take everything out. Gone? Wait a sec, guys. guys, and like big news, it fucking worked. But for some reason, it got disconnected. Like for example, I closed the serial monitor because I wanted to see, and it fucking worked. I was just doing here off camera, right? It fucking worked. Hey ChatGPT, it fucking worked. But yeah, but like, okay, but I have to go, guys. I mean, oh fuck, my dad's calling because of the prayer. I'm just so fucking tired of this religion, but God, I have to go. All right, I'll be back in about an hour. All right. And then I have to eat the breakfast. Like, yeah, we wouldn't be doing this at 3:50 or something, so I would be AFK for a long time now. Right. So bye. But yeah, it worked, and we did got the output or something. Okay, good news, guys. I did win for the prayer or the fucking prayer, whatever you want to call it. All right. So yeah, but the thing is, guys. I mean, the real thing is like that. You see, it worked, but then it got disconnected, especially the serial monitor, and I'm kind of fucked now. I mean, okay, the serial monitor, if okay, I don't know why serial monitor is disconnected. Okay, ChatGPT, yeah, it was showing so many different output. It worked. It worked. It got connected. It took my input. Like, yeah, it literally worked. But then I had to just close my serial monitor and restart the program. I don't know why. The reason why I did that was simply because I wanted to appear at the top and doesn't want it to show like the hello world or something that was showing at the start. Right. So the code was I pasted the code that you gave me at the start, right? So it did work. It definitely worked. Right. But what I want you to help me with right now is like, yeah, I want like, how do I, the serial monitor shows nothing, and output it definitely shows that, like, hard resting via RTS pin. So it's like, yeah, it's working, everything is working. It may even take the, but serial monitor is not showing anything when I close it and open it again. Why? Right, that causing problem. Chat GPT, or whatever you want to call that. You're actually No, it's not working. Yeah. The board reset, but sketch didn't start properly. Press EN. Okay, I pressed the 2 9 tail 12 room 4. Ah, guys, told you, we got it. Here, look at it, we got it. Like code unknown, code protocol, stuff like that. Let me just upload different random stuff to this bitch again. All right, IR receiver ready. Right, and let me just all right, I think it should flash something. And okay, fuck bitch. Why it's not working? I need multiple monitors. I'll just keep on saying that a million times until I finally got them from my dad. Yeah. Did I? Oh yeah, I did reset it. Tools, serial monitor. Okay, output. Found, like, yeah, now the serial monitor shows nothing, and then I'll press EN, so it most probably. Does that happen before I press the EN, or does that happen after I press the EN? Wait a sec. Tools. No, sorry. Yeah, tools, serial monitor. Now, would it automatically gonna take 10 seconds? We're just gonna wait, or let's just press EN and see if something happens. Oh yeah, it happens as soon as I press EN, right? It happens as soon as I press. Yeah, so it's ready. Our IR receiver is ready. Let me just okay. Maybe I got it right in the first try. Alright, guys? I got it right in the first try, honestly. That's what I think. If I did got it right. I need to have it opposite or something. So this should like this goes on like this, and this one goes on like this, right? Only then I'll get more and more, I suppose, data, I guess. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. I want to tell this to my girlfriend or something. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Nothing's happening. This is working. These three are working. Ah, yeah, we got the signal. Takes a few seconds, but works. Right, so. Okay, if I can finally works, let me just change this again. It will take a few seconds once again. Or let me just wait. It should take a few seconds to work. Right, we'll until then we'll just upload the happy news to ChatGPT. I guess it takes a couple of seconds. Mm-hmm. Is the pin now working? Maybe it's the pin that are not able to send the information, I suppose. I don't know what's actually wrong, but yeah. I don't have feedback to know or to correct error, but okay, it's not working anymore. Let me just once again send it to it or something. My AC works pretty fine. Okay, it is taking information sometimes, and sometimes it's just not taking information, guys. I guess this is what you get when you create something like this, I suppose. Now everything is working ChatGPT, but the thing is like sometimes it does take information, sometimes it just don't take information, right? What's happening with that kind of thing? Like sometimes when I'm actually changing like my AC remote or something, it does take information and captures. Sometimes it just doesn't. Okay, this is not working. Let me just try to change the position. I think there was a delay and I thought it worked when I changed the position, but it never worked when I changed the position. All right, so let me just switch it up or something. And then let me see if it works or not. Right, guys? Like, I think that should be a... All right. So I changed the position up. Let me just... it should receive the signal. It doesn't. It literally doesn't. Okay. Oh, it is working. This is different codes than the last one, trust me. What does verified as? What is this? Sometimes capture, sometimes not. There are... this is supposed to be huge mindful. I don't know. Reasons AC remotes are much more complicated than TV remote. TV remotes usually should swap post. I may lose pocket if there's bright light. About bright sunlight. Pressing the button too quickly. I think it's not grabbing any information at all. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's not getting any information. Or at least it's not sending any information. Right. But I think maybe it's because the IRR that we're using is kind of damaged. Who knows? We're gonna use another one, I suppose, baby. Oh, I want to really eat that dark chocolate. For some reason, the peanut butter I bought, I'm getting cravings for it. That's alright. Okay. You have like a blah, this. Mm-hmm. This goes on like this. Or even this. Alright, so. Mm-hmm. That goes on like this, I suppose. Yeah. Let's just hope it does its job. Alright. No, it's not doing its job. Okay, now we need to improve the system sooner or later so that it autonomously catches like insane amount of like yeah. Alright, it's not catching at all. I do remember ChatGPT telling me like what do I do guys? What do I do? One app. Mm-hmm. Out left pin. But it's not working anymore. It's not taking signal from my remote anymore. think there's a huge delay in serial monitor too. I mean, when it updates too slow, right? Like information, like yeah, it do updates, but it updates too slow. Like, can we reduce that delay in any way, right? I don't know, guys. At this point, I really don't know. No, it's not changing the valuable information. Actually, let's build prototype too. Let's update our like first of all we'll kind of have like a mail to mail wires, whatever they call that, right? And then we'll have a better receiver, like insanely better receiver. I don't know if it costs like about 4 or 5 times more than a normal receiver, but you get what I mean, right? I mean, like the yeah, using a cheap ass receiver is kind of not worth the effort, or yeah. And same goes for the transmitter too. I can cancel the current transmitter and buy a better one that can actually, like send signal effectively and receive signal effectively. Cheap ones don't do anything. Like they don't do shit.
pane. Next, we can move on to the Arduino IDE to download the library from the library manager. And here's the library. Once you install it using the library, the 82.com RST and the signal pin to the pin number 15. Make sure to pass. We have to add this second object. The type is called decode underscore results.
Actually, now that I think about it, I've got this wrong. I mean, 3v3 is connected to one side, right, of the IR receiver, right? G and D, right? That's another, and D15. That's like what three of my jumper wires are connected to my IR receivers right there. Like what? I don't think so. That's what it should be connected to, right? Nothing's updating. Yeah, I mean, if my mic is really even fire, right? If my mic is really this Buffalo cannot hear me. Oh man, I'm so fucking what? Tired of this bullshit. Ah, okay. Okay, we did it, guys. We did it. We literally did it. Damn, we did it! We did it. Damn, we did it. Guys, we did it. That's okay. Okay. We finally fucking did it. So all you have to do is like everything is right now here, like here at the down, everything is connected, right? Everything is pretty much connected. But if you look at the screen, look at the screen and look upside, and let me show you something interesting, babe. Okay, not this much. Just like, yeah, get back my camera to its optimal quality. Yeah. Just a little bit down. Yeah. So what I mean by did it, it's like look at this. Look at this. Right, so it's like here, you can look this thing, and this thing is like gonna increase by itself. I'm gonna go to the corner of the room, right? And like here I am, and boom. Okay, it doesn't work if I'm doing that there, but boom, 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 boom. Okay, it works beautifully. It works beautifully. It's getting all the signals. It's getting all the signals. If I work like this, and if I do it like, okay, yeah. Okay, my lens time is here. But yeah, we fixed the structure, made it work. Okay, but by the way, I need to get my AC too on the normal, I suppose. Yeah. So we got it work. We got it working. 100% efficiently working. 50 bits, 11 bits. A lot of information is going through. Okay. It's done. Whew, it's done, bitch. ChatGPT, it's done. So, okay, actually, for that, I need to maybe take it here, put it beautifully aside in a position where it doesn't cause me much problem and doesn't have to take a lot of space. Yeah. And I think it is connected, babe. Yep, it is connected. Let me just pick my mic here so that ChatGPT, like the Whisper Flu, can hear me fluently. Let me take this and put it aside for now. All these jumper wires, fucking stupid bitches, didn't work out to be good. Trash thing, but I guess, yeah. So let me just go back to my ChatGPT stuff and let me start, speaking, I suppose. Right. Okay, so ChatGPT, it all worked out, man. It finally worked out. Everything worked. But I'd removed the jumper wire, directly connected those pins to the board, and the board could get directly connected with the, what do you call it, the ESP, or like whatever they call it, like, yeah, ESP32, right? So like, yeah, everything is now working especially better, right? Everything is working finally, right? Even if I go through the different side of the room and send the signal, it grabs the signal. So like, I don't think so I need to do any updates now. All I have to do is like, I need to now a software or an app that kind of like converts that. And my AC is Dakin AC, right? And all I need to do is like, I need just an app, and what that app does is like, it pretty much grabs all this data and tells, like, and can decode it. If there's a protocol, the protocol isn't known. The code is like somewhere which is like a 50 bits, 11 bits or whatever, like 50 bits, 6 bits sometimes, and something that can actually understand that and transport that into a file, right? And then like something else, like an algorithm that can actually understand and tell, like, and make sense of what's actually happening and what is the remote doing, right? And then, like, whenever I send like any signal to the AC, it can grab that this is the signal I've set, all right, or something. But I think like once we've got IR blaster, or not transmitter, not blaster, transmitter, then we don't like, yeah, then we can just literally got the entire structure going on. So we can send signals, like literally. We can literally send signals, not just receive them, but send them too, or something. Yeah. So once we got the IR blaster, IR transmitter, not blaster, like a transmitter, so we can transmit the signal, right? We can know what we transmitted. We can receive the signal. I can directly change the AC from my remote, and my program would know it, that I'm changing it through my remote or something, right? So yeah, so we've got entire setup done. It's just that we need to wait for the transmitters or something. I mean, like after that, we've got the entire, and also like the humidity tester and stuff like that checks the humidity or stuff like that. Yeah, right. So yeah. So that's another add-on we do, but successfully we did create the thing we wanted. Now we need to create a software that can actually translate all this and tell us what's actually happening. I can use the anti-gravity IDE to turn that into something like that I can understand, and yeah, send that information to our main software, right? that what is actually the current temperature of the AC, like, and stuff like that, and different information too from different systems that will reach there in the main system that will actually make prediction on the basis of like autonomously, like, change the temperature and stuff like that. But yeah, we can go on and on about. But I think now what I need is like an app that sends signal to an IR transmitter, right? I mean, like, yeah, we also need an app that like seamlessly connects with an AC to using a Wi-Fi. I know a lot of ACs have that, but right, my AC does not have that. So I need an app that connects to an IR transmitter or something, right, and send signal through that. So I need to build that app myself right now, like a software. So we're gonna do that, like, yeah, all of that. But what I'm just pretty much saying is like dumping out all the things that I have to do, and yeah, like, yeah, man, it's fucking awesome actually. Yeah, it's fucking fun doing this. Damn, I've never felt this happy when I've worked, man. And last time I felt this one was I was reading manhwas or something, right? Like, do you know the manga and manhwa stuff? Like, yeah. Damn, guys, damn. Like, yeah, we made a huge shit tons of progress for the last, I don't know, 3 hours, man. Insane. Yeah, guys. So I think this is for today. But yeah, we did build our first. Okay. IR transmitter that works. That just literally works. Okay, my body's actually getting strong with you from gym. Yeah, it's time to go to gym after the lunch or something. So, like, yeah, and we do need to build, and then we're gonna do a system design, right, guys? System, like, we need to build like another system first of all. Like, how do we receive signals? Like, how do we convert them? Like, yeah, we need conversion actually right now. We need to create a software that actually tells us what actually I am doing and what's, like, yeah, something like that. But I have to do all design in my head, and oh my gosh, that would be really fun. But yeah, but that would be fun. That's for the next time, guys. Like, yeah, literally next time. Don't save your sketch and open it. Save as sketch Julian, libraries, documentation, personal. Okay. And yeah, so we have saved the sketch. All right, and we've got like everything a little bit going on. All right, and Yeah, tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Oh my gosh, let's move this topics to like SaaS business. Where is my SaaS business? Right. And move this to SaaS business too. Mod project to okay. Actually, I'm not showing my screen for a couple of reasons, but that's why I said I'll get need to multiple maximizing predictive power. Not this. OBS multiple accounts, not this. This is something I searched in the mind. So we've got our SaaS business set up, right? We got our basic prototype going on. And now we just need to move towards the software part more and more as the time goes by. Right, once we got air transmitter and those kind of like humidity or something checker, then we can just move on to software and more on the software and refinement of the software itself, right? Because we've got the hardware, then we can like, yeah, pretty much give signals, get signals really efficiently, fucking best, right? So you get the gist, my friend. Yeah. And we can have multiple IR receivers in the multiple part of room that pretty much does nothing but send signal to the main IR receiver. But then again, that would be really hard to actually achieve. Not something you can easily achieve, right? Because like we're going to get the electricity, we're going to get the... Literally not possible, honestly, now that I think about it. Like, yeah. Because they have to connect it to be ESP32 or something. If they're not connected to that, then they will never work or something, yeah. Yeah, guys, so thank you for watching the stream. I'm out. Yeah, and we did a lot of great stuff today.